What's up, people? Let's do this one. Bart Kay, Sv3rige critique. People have asked me to do something by Bart Kay for a while, and I guess this will be a video of me making comments about him making comments about a Sv3rige video. So very, very interesting. Not at all, actually, but yeah, here we go.
Yes, good evening, boys and girls, my time, or afternoon, or morning, or whatever the hell time it is where you are. So, for today's exciting episode of What the Fuck Are We Looking At Here on the Internet, let's go to our good friend, Sv3rige.
What's up, everyone? What people nowadays call the carnivore diet has nothing to do with our natural diet. Biologically, a carnivore is an animal that eats at least 20% of its diet as raw meat. That's the definition.
Carnivore, noun, an animal that feeds on other animals. An animal of the order Carnivora. A person who is not a vegetarian. That's the definition, Sv3rige. There's no mention of rawness. So, you want to put a certain argument forward, that's fine, but why come online and say that's the definition when it's actually something that you just pulled out of one of your orifices? That's not the definition. This is the definition here. Interesting.
Which means that if an animal would eat 80% plants and 20% raw meat, it would be considered an obligate carnivore because it knows by instinct that it needs to eat meat to be healthy.
Correct, agreed. That's why I call humans obligate carnivores, because they are. Humans need to eat meat to be healthy. We are in agreement on that point.
Human beings in nature eat 70 to 100% raw meat.
No.
God, this is so annoying. I don't know. Why do people watch this stuff? Like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm rusty yet again. I'm rusty. Haven't made videos in a month, and maybe this isn't the best video to do for my fucking comeback tour, but like, you have two choices. Okay, you have two choices. Like, over here you have eating lots of meat, and over here you have not eating lots of meat, right? It's like two choices. Okay, it's binary, let's say. And let's say you take a day or two of your life and you choose one and you go about your normal life and just maybe notice how you feel, and then you choose the other one and you do that and you notice how you feel. That's it. Like, what's the definition of carnivore? Like, who gives a shit? Like, I know he's making a point, and I know you have to like make a video about something, I guess, but like, I don't know. I'm really a nice person, I swear. Like, this past month, this has nothing to do with the video, I don't care. This past month I've been working in the mall, right? It's like December, Christmas time, and I came back to America to work for the Christmas season because I was like broke as broke could be. And I've been, not that I've been like super happy, but my day has been filled with me talking about things that have nothing to do with fitness, and I found myself like much more animated and much more happy just engaging with people. The reason I bring this up is because, you know, when I've noticed, like, in some of the comments on previous videos, they're like, you're such an asshole, you're such a mean person. And then when I would do a video that didn't have anything to do with fitness, like me in Tel Aviv or something, people would be like, wow, you look so happy. And that's like how I am normally, right? But it's just that when I watch stuff like this, it's like, who are these people, you know? Like, okay, fine, I think he knows his stuff. It sounds like he does. Not based on this video, but I don't know. I don't know anything about him, but I think he's educated. He's got experience, basically, is the point. Like, he's got the good combination of like professional education or traditional education and actual like real world experience trying shit, you know? So it seems like he knows his stuff. He's got a good name in the industry, the carnivore industry. And I guess you have to make videos for people who care about like being right about their nutritional choices, being so right that they have to prove it to other people how right they are. And I guess I should be happy that I am allowed, I guess, to comment on fitness and health because that's something that I enjoy doing. But I don't know, man. Like, why would anybody watch this? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, nothing against him, either of these guys, but like, I don't know. Well, maybe.
No, humans have been cooking the meat for a very, very long time, Sv3rige. Look, you don't even have to go to literature for this. You can go to something as basic as Wikipedia. Look at this. 1.7 million fucking years we've been using fire to cook our fucking meat, Sv3rige. Humans in nature do not eat raw meat necessarily.
Which also means that we are obligate carnivores.
Yes, we are obligate carnivores, but nothing to do with it being raw.
And feeding a human being a vegan diet is animal cruelty.
Yes, agreed, it is.
People who follow the carnivore diet and eat 100% cooked muscle meat have nothing to do with fucking carnivore.
That statement there, Sv3rige, has nothing to fucking do with reality, or sensibleness, or common anything. It's just crazy, ridiculous crackpot statement. Okay? Don't.
You're a joke trend follower.
No, you're a fucking idiot.
Understand that at last, alright?
No, you're an idiot. You're a clown. Okay? All your credibility gone right there, because you're a clown.
People who've been eating vegetables, grains, and fruit all of their life, and the cooked meat along with it, who now cut that out and only eat the cooked muscle meat, simply cut out some parts of their slave diet, but still eat that part of the fucking brainwashed loser diet.
Okay, he's just pulling shit out of his ass here. Just absolutely, making shit up to suit himself. There's absolutely nothing in support of what this clown is saying here.
You've been eating shit all of your life and you never understood you're actually supposed to eat raw meat.
No, you're supposed to eat meat. Not raw meat, necessarily. It can be, if you choose that. It doesn't necessarily need to be raw.
So now you switch to eating only cooked muscle meat. That has nothing to do with nature or with being a carnivore.
Wrong. You're just making shit up to suit yourself. A carnivore is an animal that gets its nutrition by eating other animals.
I don't know. I think the point is again, it's binary, right? It's like, okay, let's say over here you have eating cooked muscle meat, okay, only, whatever, let's say. And over here you have eating raw muscle meat, let's just say. Let's compare those two. You try one, you see how you feel, how you perform, because the rest of your life is probably going to stay the same. Most people live the same type of life. They do the same things every day. They live in the same place. They do pretty much the same workout at the gym. If they go to the gym, they have the same job. Their job is the same. Everything's the same. So if you live like a normal life, it's going to be pretty easy to tell how your nutrition is affecting how you feel, because everything else is pretty much going to stay the same. So obviously, I'm not saying Sv3rige is wrong, but he is kind of pulling shit out of his ass right now, because slave diet, they eat 20% of their meat raw, citation needed, I guess, if you care enough to debate somebody about some random video they made in the forest. But I don't know. Okay, so what is Sv3rige saying? He's like, don't, if you're a carnivore, it's so stupid. I mean, he's not stupid, but the people are nitpicking over this. He's saying, if you're carnivore, that means you have to eat raw meat, and not only raw muscle meat. You have to eat raw organs, I guess, is what he's saying. And this guy Bart Kay is like, well, no, actually, Sv3rige, you're dumb. You can eat cooked muscle meat only if that's what you want, because of this, definition that I found on Google. I know that's not what he's saying. I'm simplifying, but I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe he'll get to it later, even though this video is halfway done. But this guy has not really said anything except no, you're wrong, you're an idiot, and here's a dictionary definition and a Wikipedia entry that says people have been cooking meat. Again, something that's very easily, you'll know pretty quickly how you do you feel better eating raw meat, or do you feel better eating cooked meat? Personally, and I'm just one person, obviously, I feel better eating raw meat. I just feel better. It feels I remember the way I got this idea was from Snake Diet Guy, and I watched him eat a raw beef liver on camera. He ate the whole, I don't know if he ate the whole fucking thing, but he ate a lot. He ate a giant piece of raw liver. I was like, damn, okay, I guess it's okay to try it. So anyway, I tried it. And one thing that I remember that he said is when I eat raw meat, I feel like I'm still fasted, but I'm not hungry. And that kind of stuck in my mind, something like that. I might be paraphrasing. Am I muted? Fuck, I better not be. No, okay, I'm not. Anyway, that's what he said, and that's also how I feel. Yeah, so just try it, I guess. I don't know, all these people who ask me to do these videos, who don't know, who still lack clarity on this, are just people who haven't tried it. Really, I follow Wes Watson on Instagram, and he, he's kind of mainstream at this point, but guy, he drops some solid wisdom from time to time. And in his post that he made on Instagram, he was like, it surprises me how people, you know, everyone's talking about being a better person. Everyone's talking about improving their lives and hustling and crushing it and blah, blah, blah. But it surprises me how people think that they can improve their lives just by reading about other people talking about improving their lives. Like, you don't improve your life just by fucking reading about it. You know what I mean? Like, that's better than nothing, I guess. But you got to get out there and do it. I think he was like, you got to live this shit or something like that. And like all of these questions about nutrition are, I mean, sorry, everyone, but like clearly coming from people who have never tried it. Like, you don't need me to tell you. I don't need these people to tell me. All they need to do is float the idea to you so that you can try it, right? Like Snake Diet Guy floated the idea to me, not, you know, indirectly. He floated it to me. I was like, interesting. That seems like it might work. Okay, I'll try it. Wow, it actually does work. So he's right. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyway, whatever.
There is no disclaimer that says it must not be cooked.
Can call yourself a carnivore that you follow a carnivore diet.
Yes, we can call ourselves carnivores if we choose to eat nothing but cooked meat, and yes, we are following a carnivore diet if that's what we do. Idiot.
No fucking carnivore cooks their meat.
Yes, they fucking do, and they have done, Sv3rige, for 1.7 fucking million years, you absolute cockfloat.
That doesn't exist.
Okay, you know, we're done here. I mean, anybody that follows Sv3rige and thinks that he has anything remotely rational to say on any topic, I'm sorry, you're deluded, okay? That's before you even get into some of his other fucking crackpot opinions on various other issues. I'm not even going to cover those here. I've covered those issues, I think, with enough veracity elsewhere on my channel already. But mate, this is just the most fucking ridiculous video I've ever seen you make. It's very disappointing. It's incredibly poor. The rest of it is just inane waffle and opinionated garbage without anything remotely similar to actual evidence behind it. You go on about carcinogens and all kinds of ridiculous statements around the cooking of meat, none of which are supported by any form of actual fucking science. But then, you know, that's not surprising coming from a flat tart. So there you go, very disappointing. Not surprising, but disappointing nonetheless. That's my take on this guy. If that pisses you off, don't give a fuck. Basically, I'm here to put forward examples of pseudoscientific crackpottery and idiocy, whether they are vegetards, flat tards, carnivores, ideologues of any kind. And this guy's clearly crossed the line. I've also seen reports of him recently, you know, actually indulging in pushing around employees of a vegetarian restaurant wherein him and some colleagues went in and were eating raw meat. They were quite rightly asked to leave, and it got into a push and shove. So not helping the cause in any way, shape, or form. You know, people need to stop paying attention to these kind of idiots online, in my opinion. So there you go, 0 out of 10, minus several million out of 10 actually there, Sv3rige. Yeah, no, just no. Okay, there we go, boys and girls. That's my take on that.
Okay, so yeah, all right, let's see. Okay, so Sv3rige, is that how you pronounce it? Sv3rige? I always thought it was Sv3rige, whatever. Is it Sv3rige? I don't know. Yeah, I think he's just fucking with him. Whatever. Anyway, who cares? Yeah. So there was I don't know, a few days ago, Sv3rige, I'm gonna call him Sv3rige. Sv3rige came out with his most recent, you know, Vegans, the Epitome of Malnourishment. I think it was number 6. Which is, if you guys haven't seen it, definitely go watch those. I think they're extremely entertaining. It's basically video compilations of vegans who look extremely malnourished, and it shows, a lot of them show like rapid aging in the span of 3, 4, sometimes 5 years of these people who follow a vegan diet who clearly age very rapidly. Is he cherry picking? Maybe, but you know, there's 6 of these videos out now, and he, I think, I don't think he puts the same people in both videos. I think he, for the most part, there's no overlap, right? And there's hundreds of examples at this point. And he puts this like really like creepy music in the background also, and it kind of freaks you out. Freaked me out at least, but like in a good way. And when this video came out, I saw a link posted to it on 4chan. I wouldn't be surprised if Sv3rige goes on there and fucking posts links to his video. He seems like the type to browse 4chan. Anyway, I watched it right away because I enjoy those videos. I enjoy all of his weird compilation videos. They're very well done. You should definitely go watch them. And I made a well, I don't want to say exactly what the comment was, but I left a positive comment about the video, and I was like, these are good. Anyway, and they are, because like a lot of people, they think being vegan is healthy, right? And this is the whole thing about vegan. This is like, I guess, the broad counter argument to being vegan, which is like, yes, I guess you can be healthy as a vegan, but you need to know what you're doing and pay a lot of attention to your nutritional choices, which most people don't who are vegan. Some of them think they are because they're like, oh, spinach is healthy, I'll just eat a lot of spinach. Or like, smoothies are healthy, berries are healthy, so I'll make a berry smoothie. You know, oats are healthy, lentils, blah, blah, blah. And they like eat all this stuff but not in the right amounts and not in the right combinations. To be fair, I don't know what the exact fucking combination of like vegan food is to make it healthy. However, judging from what these people look like and all these like health problems that you hear they have, they're clearly not doing it right. Some of them, like what's his name, John Venus, what's it, the fucking Baboumian, Patrick Baboumian, they seem like they might be doing it right. And I guess there's a couple other ones, but most people do not seem to be, based on how quickly they age and like them constantly complaining about all these health problems they have. So I think that even though Sv3rige isn't 100%, let's say, right or scientific about everything that he does, I think calling him a clown and saying that he's like an idiot for saying like humans have to eat raw meat, I don't agree with that, with what he said. But I think that overall the ripples in the pond that are a result of the rock that Sv3rige is throwing in the pond, I think those are overall good, because he's basically making mainstream, easy to consume content that shows that being vegan is not healthy. Okay, does that mean you have to eat raw meat and cooked meat is bad and you're a slave if you eat cooked meat? No, I don't think so. I think cooked meat is better than 99% of the food that most people eat. In my experience, like, why would I choose raw meat over cooked meat? There's really only two reasons. Number one is surprisingly convenience. If I'm like, when I was in Thailand, I was eating some raw meat. That's not fair to say, but it's easier for me to like fall out my door and go to the dude who's like cooking meat on the street and be like, okay, here's like $5, give me some food, as opposed to like finding some grocery store that maybe has fresh meat. Probably not. That's number one, is convenience, depending on where I am. In America, it's a little bit different, even though currently I'm living in an apartment that only allows kosher meat, but still. And the second one would be for social reasons, right? If I'm going to dinner with people, I'm not going to tell the waiter to bring me a fucking raw steak. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be a normal human being and suck it up and eat my fucking hamburger, you know? That's it. And just one quick note about raw eggs that I guess I'll mention now. I mentioned earlier that I'm in Minnesota and I'm doing this job, which is 11 hours a day, 6 days a week. So around 70 hours a week that I am on my feet, and I have to engage with people and I have to talk to them and I have to be energetic and friendly and push them where I want them to go and make thousands of decisions, micro decisions on a daily basis. It's very exhausting. It's very tiring. And if you are not living a reasonably healthy lifestyle in terms of nutrition, it's, I don't want to say virtually impossible, because really, what are you doing? You're standing there and talking to people. But there's a lot of little details that you need to pay attention to and react to appropriately, and you have a fraction of a second to do that. So anyway, the point is that it's not an easy job to do. And I have been drinking raw eggs every morning before going to work and every night before going to bed. I haven't been doing OMAD, been doing 2MAD, whatever. Anyway, I've been drinking between 6 to 10 raw eggs per day before going to work, and I have been performing extremely well as a result. I've had lots of energy. I've been, I've been on the ball as much as could be expected by doing this job, in intensive hours, and yeah, it's just been good, basically, is the point. So raw eggs are also good. Oh, and I guess the real point is that when I started, I wasn't drinking the raw eggs. I was cooking them, right? Because, I'm new in this place. I don't want to show people that I'm like a wacko, like, immediately. Like, I gotta give them a time to like get used to me. So in the beginning, I was cooking them. I was making an omelet. I was cooking 6 to 7 eggs. And the point is that I felt much better once I started drinking them raw. Why? Was my body like absorbing more nutrients because the protein wasn't denatured and I didn't destroy the vitamin A or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. Who cares? But I know that I felt better and I was making more money and I was like overall performing much better when I was drinking them raw. So that's enough for me. I don't need to like debate somebody on the internet to figure that out. Like, it's very simple, right? My routine stayed the same, like I said in the beginning, and I changed that one thing. Maybe that's not the only thing I changed, but like that was a fairly large change that I made, and I noticed an improvement. So I kept doing it, right? It's not hard. Anyway, that is my video. A little bit rusty on this stuff, but what's the date today? It's 28th. I will be making more videos now. Hopefully, I'll probably record a few today. And yeah, so I'm back. Woo. All right. Anyway, do you have any other suggestions of other types of videos that you would like me to make? Not necessarily something like this, like you know, I was thinking of doing like a body transformation, maybe, because I've gotten a little fat this past month. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So let me know if you want me to do another video. Also, what do you think about carnivore, raw versus cooked meat? What's your experience with that? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.
Okay.
Oh my God. Shit.